hot wings, hot topics, and real estate. Host Ryan Spellerberg keeps it real with agents, investors, and insiders every month. No fluff, just good convo exploring the trends, challenges, and questions shaping today's market. Now, here's your host with over 20 years of lending experience, Ryan Spellerberg.
They're on fire. Welcome back to another episode of Hot Topics in Real Estate, and we're going to talk about a sexy topic today, insurance. Everybody loves it.
Yes.
But we've got an expert here to make it fun. Joey Larsen with, what's your company called again?
World Insurance Systems. Yeah. Yep.
I had to say it. I set you up for it. So thanks for coming. Joey's been my insurance agent for a long time. Good friends, and he's an expert in the field. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks for the invite.
Let's have some fun. So we're going to eat some progressively hotter wings and
All right.
ask some hot questions on insurance. I think it goes the other way.
Oh,
You're not going to, yeah, it was set up the way you're going to want, you don't want to go that way. Okay. So tell us how you got into this journey of insurance. How'd you get into the business?
yeah. Insurance. So I was selling real estate actually in town, working with my uncle who was a developer, and 2008 came along and kind of slowed the developing side down a little bit. And my good friend of mine is an insurance agent at Farm Bureau, and he suggested that I come in and work with him for a little bit on insurance, and I actually found out I liked it quite a bit, and that's how it got started. Basically, another friend brought me into the business.
So couldn't hack it in real estate, found your home.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Yes, exactly.
It's fine. It works out in the end for everybody.
Yep.
Don't forget you got to eat a wing.
Oh, am I supposed to do that now? Or
Right.
well, just go ahead and answer all of them.
It's Buffalo Mild. Thanks to our
Too bad.
sponsor, Atomic Wings. Always do a great job. We really appreciate what they do for us as well. Okay, so I think everybody's kind of been feeling a pinch on record-breaking insurance increases over the past few years. Are we starting to see those insurance premiums level off, and what are you seeing specifically in South Dakota?
Mm-hmm. We have seen some normalizing of the rates. One of the biggest things too, we've seen in South Dakota actually even a little bit bigger increases than we have in the surrounding states. South Dakota just doesn't quite have the population to spread all that risk over like some of the closer states were. But yeah, like I said, though, we have seen a little bit more normalizing now. And there are even a few carriers who have reduced, just barely, auto insurance premiums recently.
Okay.
Homeowners, no,
Not so much.
you're not going to see a reduction in homeowners. I don't
It's
think
just
anything.
because of our hail claims, or what is
Yeah,
the
the
reason in South Dakota that's causing it?
Storm activity over the past few years, had been the last couple actually not bad, but prior to that, terrible. Those have been a big driving force, and insurance companies are seeing some real pressure from their reinsurance treaties. So it's getting that is getting more expensive for them, the reinsurance that they have to purchase.
Got it.
So that's all right, and regular inflation,
Hmm.
things like that. And in auto insurance, another driving force has just been the nuclear verdicts. They're kind of getting out of control nationwide.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Google it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's a long story.
Okay, sounds good. We won't go into a long story today then.
You're
You're on number 2,
okay.
which is Nashville Dry Rub. It's my favorite. Really good wing. Just good base like pepper
Yeah.
heat to it.
This will be good.
Joey said he's great at heat, so this will be super easy for him.
It-
Um,
The first couple
Okay.
levels.
so Joey, I'm a first-time home buyer.
Mhm.
Give me 9 reasons why, what I need to know about getting insurance, what's important to me, and maybe jokingly tell people I just said 9 reasons. Right. That would be a fun example of why I did it.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks. So I'll give you 5 good reasons, and then 4 maybe a little bit not quite so good. And remind me, would you say homeowners insurance? Yeah, you're going to buy a home.
Yeah, I'm a first-time buyer. What do I need to know?
What do you need to know? One of the things that has become really important recently is just kind of asking the current homeowner, how old is the roof? Roofs have become a real important topic in insurance because the insurance carriers are starting to kind of scale back the coverage that they're offering on roofs, right? And if there's even some carriers that may find a home to be ineligible if a roof is too old, right? So it's really important just to know how old that roof is and talk to your real estate agent about potentially negotiating that into a purchase contract. That's one of the really important ones.
From a premium standpoint, correct?
Yeah, and eligibility,
Okay.
and roof coverage. If there's, for instance, I'll just say that there's carriers that won't offer full replacement cost coverage if a roof is, for instance, over 10 years old. They'll offer what's called actual cash value or even just a depreciating schedule.
So $15,000 rough repair is you're gonna get $5,000 out of that.
But yeah, potentially. Just there's different variables like what the deductible is and things like that. But yeah, it's really important to know the age of the roof.
Okay.
Yeah. So what else?
You're
Other
number
important-
3.
Oh, do I think? Okay.
Number 4 wing coming up is Mango Habanero. It's really good.
What was this one again?
That one was Hot Buffalo.
It's very good.
Just a standard buffalo wing. So I've got a lot of clients that own rental properties, and I do as well with my wife.
Mhm.
So my insurance agent, Joey, told me that I should get squirrel insurance on my rental properties. But what coverage do landlords actually need? So if I'm a landlord, what's important to me as a landlord in my insurance besides squirrel insurance?
So it's really important to have, as a landlord, business income, right? So if your property is uninhabitable due to a covered loss, you want to make sure that you have this business income coverage to replace the lost income while you're making repairs to make it habitable again. That is an incredibly important coverage to have. Another important one for landlords as well is a personal injury. There are landlord policies that exclude that. Very important to have that in there too, as well as the business income.
So do you think I should, if I have rental property,
One more of this one if you don't mind.
if I've got rental property, should I put them into an LLC or should I rely solely on my insurance coverage? It's probably an attorney question.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that one go.
Okay.
I'll get in trouble for answering that, but I'll advise you to speak with your attorney. From the insurance standpoint, we can get it done either way.
I think it's good to have both. You got to have a great attorney. You got to have a great insurance agent to make sure you're covered well.
One thing I will say is that you might come across troubles if you're buying something with a friend or whatever, and you have a multi-member LLC, and it's not you and your wife, but it's you and your buddy Joey or something like that.
I would never invest
That
with you.
I don't blame you. That might make it ineligible for a personal lines policy. It might have
Okay.
to go to a commercial lines policy, which can change different
Costs.
costs, aspects of coverage, things like that.
Got it.
You can invest with me. We'll find something.
Uh,
What's this one?
that one is Mango Habanero. It's got a good little sweeter taste to it. And then we start to get into a little hotter ones. So,
Mhm.
so you've been doing this a long time. So what's your most feel-good insurance story? One where you know you made a difference in somebody's life.
Sure.
This one's Atomic, by the way. That's going to be the next one.
Atomic.
Yep.
So there's actually 2 stories I'd like to share, and that's one of the things why I like what I do. I feel like we can make a difference in people's lives. I had a situation where I was working with a single mother. She was referred to me. I think she was buying a house and using you as the mortgage banker.
I like her already.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was a good move. But single mother. And while we were talking about home insurance, we also talked about the auto insurance because you frequently can save decent money when you bundle both with the same carrier. And I learned that she has state minimum coverages, right? So state minimum coverages on her auto insurance means like if you go through a red light and hit somebody, you're going to be limited to your insurance company will, potentially cover up to $25,000 per person, $50,000 per accident for any bodily injury, pain and suffering, and lost wages. And you can go through $25,000 really quick.
Real fast.
Right. So fast. And then after that, she's going to be on the hook, and really facing some potential financial issues. So here she is, single mother trying to support 2 children in a household. And if she caused some bad accident, their insurance company is backing out after 25. It could have just been devastating. So we were able to significantly increase her coverage and even talk to her about the importance of an umbrella policy, which is an additional $1 million layer of protection underneath that extends above the underlying auto.
You mean like an umbrella?
Like an umbrella.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's funny how we say that umbrella, and a lot of times people say like, oh, no, I got an umbrella. My car's going to be okay if we have a hailstorm. So it has nothing to do at all with physical damage.
Got it.
It's only liability.
Yeah. Those are, never mind. Continue.
Well, yeah. So anyway, all right. And another thing, another story I think was very important was I had a physician that was referred to me. Significant income, right? Very high earner, high value home, and he had previously been getting insurance through a direct carrier, right? Like you call them up 800 number, and
Always a good idea to name your own coverage.
yeah,
Yes, perfect. You really know what you're
you
doing.
can make some savings.
Correct.
It's really important.
I also do my own surgeries.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
I should have thought about that, but I didn't need to. I didn't need to come up with anything funny because they listen to me when I advise them that the $25,000 thing. You are a target. You're very high income. If you hit somebody, and the right person gets a hold of it, they'll be coming after you for your income for a while, you know,
Right.
and it'll be hard for you to get away from that. So yeah, they understood the importance of that too. The neat thing though, like that's what I considered a couple feel good stories, because we were able to advise people, educate them. And when I say we, I mean me and the team. I should have just said I, but advise them on how insurance can really play a role in just securing their future, their financial future, protecting it. Okay,
Cool.
I've been talking too much. This one's
No, that's what you're supposed to do. It's a talk show.
okay.
This one is atomic.
All right.
It's got a decent base heat to it. It'll stick with you for just a bit. So it's probably the most important question. That's nuclear.
The bomb?
No, it's not on there. We'll choose to put that
We're
on
gonna
if we
flip it
want.
over and put it on?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so if I'm on a golf course and for some reason somebody puts a house on the right side of the fairway where everybody hits,
Mhm.
if they hit like I do, and I hit a house, who's responsible for it?
So that's interesting. I've heard people say, like, don't you assume the risk when you build a house on the golf course? And I would argue, yes, you do, and that you do have some responsibility there. But I've actually seen insurance companies pay out on that. One on a renter's policy. So nobody would really think about this very often, but a renter's policy. This renter had 100,000, 300,000, whatever the limit was for liability on his policy. That's hot. Anyway, he had a golf ball through a window of a house, and the guy was home, came out and spoke to him about it, and he was able to turn that claim into his renter's policy insurance carrier and paid out.
The person renting the house?
No, I'm sorry. A renter, just a tenant of an apartment complex that's out on the golf course.
Oh,
Smokes the ball through a window. Probably just as bad or worse than me, you know, golfing. And he breaks the window. The guy's home, mad, comes out, yells at him. But instead of paying out of pocket, he turned it into his insurance agent, and his policy to pay for that.
so it is a person's responsibility that hits the ball,
Yeah, that's what they determine on this situation.
but in general,
I believe that's
who knows?
Yeah, I believe that's common. Okay, very common. I was just saying in the beginning that you would think that you'd assume that risk. Building on a golf course, that's really hot. It tastes
The
good.
next
I'm gonna go to this
one.
one. This one's
Yep.
even worse.
Yeah, that's nuclear.
Whew. Another story too, though, why it's important. And this liability, it's not just, you know, you purchase it and you think it's like, okay, if somebody gets hurt at my house or my apartment, I have coverage. But no, that did follow him. Some companies worldwide and some, you know, just worldwide. World insurance.
We're alive.
Anyhow, so another story was we were golfing with my cousin. It was his bachelor party. So he's 300 yards away, and I'm on the tee box with my other cousin. He goes, "What, you think I can hit him?" I was like, "No, you won't even come close." So he tees off and hit him right in the head. Fortunately, it hit the golf cart first and you know, bounced up and hit him in the head. Fortunately, direct impact, I can't imagine the damage that could do to somebody, right? But his homeowner's insurance policy would have stepped in and provided coverage for medical payments, the bodily injury, the lost wages.
So he's probably
that
thinking
paid
like,
suffering.
one, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Did you see that drive? Yeah,
Yeah, that was something.
probably a
Yeah,
double
it's
dipper there.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Okay, so this one's nuclear.
Okay,
So give it a run.
you've already done it and you're fine.
Yeah.
This doesn't bother you anymore.
Well, I mean, we do it a lot, so
Yeah.
kind of get used to it at this point. It's still
Can you
hot.
yield the tolerance?
I don't know. It's still hot though. My nose is still running a little bit. So what's up next for World Insurance and Joey Larsen? What's coming up next? What do you want people to know about?
Sorry, 1 second.
Wait for the
I'm trying to let
cheers.
this one sit in a little bit.
Yeah.
Without too much quiet time. You shouldn't talk with your mouth full, right?
No, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's watching.
Mm.
You're okay. But Joey and I have been friends for a really long time, and Joey's been my insurance agent, and he has definitely lost money on the claims that we've put in because my wife gets a new windshield every other week because she tailgates a little bit. And
I'm with her on that.
we've had a house burned down. We've had a hailstorm on a big unit that we have. We've had,
The house burned down was pretty wild. What time did you call me?
I don't know.
It was 30.
It was pretty early. So
I think I was there by like 5:30 or something.
never a good sign when you get a call from the fire department in the morning. But a house that's selling in
Oh, that's
2 weeks gets burned down. But
Yeah.
that's why you have a good insurance agent.
That was good. Nope, I've enjoyed it, and I appreciate, all the support from you too.
Yeah.
You really helped over the years. But what's next? So World Insurance, they acquired my agency 2 years ago, Providence Financial, and I really appreciated working with World Insurance. They're a great organization. They've allowed us to maintain the culture that we had here locally.
How you doing?
It's I'm trying not to lose my train of thought here, but
Okay. You said you're good with heat.
yeah, it's not as good as I thought, but okay. Anyway, they're a great organization. They also acquired American Trust Insurance here in town. So we immediately became quite a bit larger just in South Dakota itself, just within a few months with those 2 acquisitions. This is hot.
Yeah.
They continue to grow though. Goldman Sachs partnered up with them here a couple years ago and just put a lot of fuel on the fire, and we're looking to expand, always looking for additional agencies to acquire and to bring into our team.
So if you want to sell, give you guys a call.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Please.
So we've got
Wonderful
something
place.
new we're going to offer anyway. We ordered in the bomb hot sauce.
Gosh,
Do you want to try it? You don't want
I
to
do. No, I do. I got
All right.
this. I'll put on the back of this one.
give it a run. Yep.
This is already pretty hot. You're not hurting it. Did you drink it all? Oh, yeah, you drank a lot.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's pretty warm. You gonna do this too?
Yep.
Have you already tried it?
Yep.
How much?
I'd say that's plenty.
So too much or
No, that's plenty though. You're going to enjoy this one.
all right?
Um,
You let your dog try this one yet?
no.
No.
I tried this one last night by myself though, and it's aggressive. You know it's there.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, it's already a strange flavor. Beyond insanity.
Yep. It's 130,000 Scoville. It's pretty aggressive.
I heard you shouldn't wipe your eyes.
Yeah, we had a realtor on here that did a pretty poor job of protecting his face.
What kind of realtor would do something like that?
Ooh.
This one, huh?
This one will build a little bit.
It'll take a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But so how do people get a hold of you if they want to get insurance or have a conversation with you?
Sure. So the phone number is 605 insured. It spells out the word insured, 467-8733. That's one way. We're on LinkedIn, Facebook, worldinsurance.com/providence-financial.
Oh, that's an easy one to
Yeah,
remember. I'm
just
sure
go-
everybody will memorize that.
Just go 605 insured. It'll take you there.
Fantastic.
605insured.com.
Got it. Well, thanks for the knowledge bombs on insurance, Joey. It's always fun to talk to you, and he's an expert in his field. We appreciate him coming. Thanks again for our sponsors. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video if you had fun with it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.